So there's a bunch of dirty rags on the floor. Yeah, I just had that sitting up there. That's for nothing. Show off. But yeah, I completely cleaned the thing. That's the first time in uh 3 years I've ever cleaned this thing. I cleaned everything. The lipo battery I sprayed a little bit of. I actually got some WD-40 on it. The whole entire thing I cleaned with WD-40. So I cleaned all my bearings out. That should make a huge difference. I mean, look at that. Before they wouldn't do that. So I completely cleaned the thing. I made just a little nail pin. That's about it. Nothing too special about that. Body. This is the body I'm gonna use. Yeah, the other one's sitting over there in that cluttered mess. In here I have all my little parts, screws. This I gotta clean up and then go paint it blue. I want it blue because it'll go with that. The ESC. That's really about it. Well, I guess. And that blue connector and the motor is blue. That's about it on this truck. That'll be blue. I'm thinking about putting this on the front. Yes, it looks stupid, but I think it'll work actually. Because the car, it gets so much like rear force on it, it'll just do this. Lifts up and stays up, and it'll go right onto its back. I can get wheelie bars for this, but I can't remember how much they really are. Yeah. Find out how it changes. Yeah, I just cleaned it up basically, getting all my parts together, and yeah. Gotta clean that yet. It's a little dusty on the top. Looks nasty. Yeah, but everything seems to be working. Tomorrow I'll post a little bit of running video because I got a little running video of it now. So I'll post that on my post that on YouTube now. So that's for the original thing. I had to get rid of that because this TQI is way too big. Don't even fit in there correctly. So I got to make a new custom case, which I did last year. So I'll do it again, and just screws right on into there, nice and clean. Still stick the antenna out the back, which is right there. So yeah, it'll be pretty sick. Yeah, I'm not mounting anything tonight, so yeah, don't expect anything on that. Just kind of giving you an update on what I did to it tonight. I was gone most of the night mowing, but then I went to my uncle's house and hung out there for a little bit. But I want to show you guys something with lipo batteries, what to do and what not to do. I'm not an expert at lipo batteries, but I kind of feel like I am because of my little lipo battery. So I've had this little 2S right here for about 2 years now. Had absolutely no problems with it. It's not puffed at all. Look at that, no puffage. This one's puffed a little. Do not leave them. What the heck was that? I don't know. Don't leave them plugged in. That's one thing that will cause them to puff. Another really helpful tip: you get your smart charger, which I recommend. This X1 AC Plus. I've had this charger for about 2 years now. Had a little bit of a fan noise, but kind of shook it a little and it fixed itself, so I'm cool with that. Recommend these. $64 at your local hobby store. If you don't have them, I'm sure you can find them on the internet, and they're about that price. Yeah, I mean, I've had this thing forever, and have absolutely no problems with it. It's got a temperature sensor, it looks like. But you go to change your battery type, right there. You stop it, start it. Charges them pretty quick. Another thing don't do is, so this is a 500 milliamp, don't go over 500. This is a 200, don't go over that. That's one thing. But when your batteries are puffed and they say low voltage, just plug them in, go to Nymph, charge it for a minute, then go to LiPo battery. If that doesn't work, go back to Nymph and charge it again for a minute. And just keep doing that. If it's not charging, just keep doing it. If you have a soft case, it might say it has a puncture in it, which instantly get rid of it. It's really dangerous having a LiPo battery that has a puncture in it. Yeah, it's very dangerous because the first battery I ever had, you can go back, and it was like one of my first RC car videos I've ever had on this channel, so go and check that video out. You'll see what that battery looked like and why it blew up. It was crushed in about to there. It hit the road so hard it just smushed in. This battery, I did a little burnout on it. It's just from electrical taping it in. But I recommend the Dynamark battery. These batteries. If you don't have one of these, get one. I mean, seriously. This is like $23 right here at my local hardware store, but they're closed. This was for the Ruckus. Holy crap, was that ever a great buy. And then I had to buy this charger with it too. So I already, I was like, I'll just buy a bigger LiPo battery for this. Because then I went to this Traxxas Millennium setup, and I had... Sorry, I'm on the floor. I had this battery. Well, this is the battery that came with the car. And then I went to one of these batteries, and this battery's alright. I don't know if it's any good anymore, but whatever. Yeah, those are for the RC boat. It's a charger. Well, it's actually a connector I've cut. But, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's about all I can say about LiPo batteries. Those are just some few little tips about LiPo batteries, what you need to do. I've had this one for about a year now. Yeah, I mean, LiPo batteries are kind of easy. Storing them, I'm not very good at. I mean, I don't even know what this one's at percentage of charging, but I have a star connector. That's what I have on this, and those are, you call them T-plugs, Dean's plugs, whatever you guys like to call them. I call them Dean's plugs. I mean, I find that kind of easy. I mean, I'm sure I can get into the habit of calling it T-plugs easily. But I honestly would like to switch everything over to Dean's connectors, because, see, look at that. Easy as that. T-plugs or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's easy storing them. Just throw them on a shelf. Make sure you keep them in a cool, not hot climate, I think. I mean, you're talking to a kid that's only 15 and barely knows some of the stuff about these cars. But I recommend them. I mean, this was $60, but the first one I had was like $40. I was just trying it, and this is what a $40 battery can get you. Shredded. Completely shredded. And this tire's bald. I don't know why this one hasn't gone yet, but she's bald. I'll put this on and just blow it up. That's the insert. That's why that one's bad. And this is why this one's bad. I picked up these two right here. The two front ones for $5. They're off of Traxxas Stampede. And, yeah, I mean, had absolutely no problems with this car, so I broke a lot of parts, but not breaking parts, you're not having fun at all. That's all I can say. I mean, it's easy making parts. Look at it, I made that. That's the front mounting system right there. Then I have a steering linkage actually for right in there. I mean, you can't get to the parts store, but you can still have fun making your own parts, and they work, If they work, they're awesome. No matter what people say, who cares? Nobody says anything about the stuff I make, so whatever. I can get over it. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.